What is going on, Warriors? It is your boy Shin Ryu, and it is time for another Street Fighter Duel video. Today we're going to be doing a couple of things here. There's going to be, talk about what the incoming characters that are imminent. We're going to be talking about characters that have been rumored that are pretty much coming up shortly, or that may have been lined up. Pretty much, these are characters we're talking about that haven't been confirmed by the dev, but they probably are facts behind it. And of course, last but not the least, we're going to be handling the draft characters, because it is draft day, as you guys know, and I've seen in the title. And we're going to be going right ahead to start pulling characters. We can then go, as a result of that, to resolve the final puzzles in our street art. Okay, I've been able to get one, so there's just two left, so it's not going to be much of a hassle. The only thing that's going to be pending is going to be the Shadow Loop boss for me to actually complete this map, and then we can go right ahead and go for most likely Witch Jury, because we have more progress in her than Divine Rose, and I have Rose that I'm focusing on already. So that's pretty much the direction I'm going to be going to. But first of all, let's go right ahead and let's address this. First of all, another free 200 gems. It is on December 18th. As today, it is the Capri Day, as I've actually mentioned way back. The last person is going to be having their birthday is going to be Gal. I believe it's going to be the 23rd. Not really sure, I can't remember, but I know that's the final birthday we're going to be having. The final 200 gems that is free based on birthdays. That's going to be him. But guess what? Today is not only the Capri's birthday, it is also my birthday. This is the day I was born. So happy birthday to me. Celebrating days with my family. It's been a great day so far. Can't complain at all. Receiving love from friends and all the other people. And of course, once again, on the opportunity to thank you guys who have been subscribing to the channel, and you guys who have been liking the videos and coming on the channel as well. I appreciate you guys, and I salute you guys once again. As you guys know, before we actually proceed further, we are expecting some sort of characters that are incoming. We're going to be talking about this character here, Rufus. As you can see here, based on the silhouette here, it is obviously no brainer that this looks like this guy over here. The silhouettes are pretty much easy to give away, so we know he's going to be the character that's coming for Christmas. What we're going to be hoping for is this character has to be free. I have no idea how his mechanics actually work. Don't know how the character fights and everything, but for me, this should be something of a free character, and I hope that the fact that it's a free character, that is the obvious one that is going to be given off, that it's going to be a surprise as well with regards to the addition of another character that we pretty much have been hoping that is going to come around, rumored character. All right, and the character obviously is none other than Yakuza Ken. Okay, I'm not going to tell you much about him. There's videos about the character everywhere, the controversies and all that kind of stuff. From my understanding, I actually don't pay attention, but the character sort of appeared here briefly and was available until some recent updates, and the guy just got canceled out. So his frame was no longer available, which is a bit of a surprise. I have been paying attention to the whole situation and the whole controversy that's been working around that. So I'm just looking around to see if maybe, for example, they may have adjusted recently. Obviously they wouldn't have, because we need to have another update before this comes in. The removal could have just been a glitch because of the whole thing they're trying to arrange, and also could have because of the fact that they probably want to reprioritize how they probably line up these characters. Obviously with the controversy with the developers trying to shut sites, some of we content creators, especially the major ones out there like Haze Inc., these are the ones that I so have the major news and that kind of stuff, and hopefully it's more or less a case of delay rather than the fact that they just want to just kind of make them look like they're not legit, because these guys are legit. They've been saying this stuff out there for the longest time, and even when it comes to the guessing part, they've actually had good ideas, and I have good sources of data main as well. Yeah, shout out Picker as well. I gotta mention him too. He's one of those two major guys who's covering the content currently, so wanted to mention that. But the last thing I actually want to talk about is for incoming characters as well. If you haven't seen the videos already, there is rumors that the whole vibe of the TMNT that was supposed to come up back then when the show was about to start got sort of scrapped for a bit, and now it looks like as if they actually are still in the game, and they are actually plans for them to be released. Maybe next year is going to be the beginning of the renewal of collab characters once again. Hopefully that is the case, because I actually did enjoy the collab events. It's kind of pretty nice. having to see third-party characters come in, and there are a lot of third-party characters out there still that, as far as I'm concerned, are still in the game. So they're probably just going to try and use the chance to sort of reestablish that. Maybe it was because they kind of ran into license issues, maybe because there was fear that the game was going to running down to the ground. But as far as I'm concerned, the game is healthy, the game is fine. Even when there's downtime with new characters, it is an opportunity for people to focus on existing characters, because there's been so much characters that have been released. So definitely nothing negative to look into that. The final thing that I want to say before I actually go into the draft days, obviously, New Year's Day is coming. What kind of stuff should we expect for that sort of thing, right? Obviously, we're going to have to wait a few more days, because the E100 event, the Cash Money Hunter, the Suit Hunter, whatever you want to call him, is going to be running all through the new year. And we want to be hoping that there's someone who's worthy of launching the new year to come out. And if it's not going to be that case, maybe this event runs long enough for us to approach the main anniversary. And guys, a few things I want to see is I want to see my boy finally turn up in all his glory. And hey, I know you guys might be scared to actually hear this, but this character is not worthy of just being a Reggie character. He needs to be a special character. At the bare minimum, he needs to be able to have a kit. Maybe he becomes the first regular characters that you can actually pick up that gets on the caliber of the first or the special characters, and eventually launches the soul power into full effect. Because as you guys notice as well, soul power sort of like become redundant for a bit. And when I mean redundant, I mean like it's not effective or it's not active at all, but they've kind of like stopped bringing characters or initiating new characters into the soul power situations or sphere, right? So hopefully that gets resolved there. Otherwise, let him be a special character, be worthy of a new fight mechanism that actually will change the game and become the new face of my screen here. As you can see, we still have OG Ryu, and not only that, also maybe New Year, if not New Year, along with whatever update is going to be coming with the anniversary, they need to unleash the full potentials of these regular characters here. Let's go to Ryu to represent here. He's already here in triple S. All right, that's a triple S in S plus, waiting for some sort of unleashing and everything. Now obviously you guys are thinking maybe I'm keeping it because I think it's going to be happening soon. No, I'm not keeping it because it's going to be happening soon, but because there is nobody else I can use him to upgrade, because all my Thunders are already on triple S or above, besides people like Trinity Gal, who pretty much only requires its own sort of kits to sort of upgrade. Hopefully they also add the fact they can maybe do multiple of this instead of just one, maybe two. Maybe maybe you combine a special with an S plus, something like that. Maybe even if we have to work for it, as long as it's among the factional ones, you can leave the master ones as they are, but maybe if it's S plus, then you can now combine that with a special character. That could be a good idea as well. But that pretty much is about it there with regards to all this whole stuff there. Let's get back to the main event, which is pretty much going to be just us unleashing cards on frags to try and get cards that won. Before I actually proceed with that, I believe I finally was able to purchase my last jury for her to become triple S. Okay, I've been stacking up long enough, and after I actually got the last jury in the shop there, because I purchased nothing else but her, I've now gone ham, just purchased some boost stones, some soul, cores and all that kind of stuff, just get things going. But let's go right ahead. We've unleashed her, right? So we should be able to combine her now and get her to triple S, hopefully. Let's see if we have any, clicked the wrong sub, awakening that we can do here. And there she is. Gonna awaken her, and then of course we're gonna be going right ahead to combine her to get her finally through triple S. Boom. Here we go. She is now ready for the cars. All right, ready to unleash and ready to be part of my fighting lineup there. Good stuff. Now, obviously, like I would always say before, when I wanted to start this video, this is kind of like the first time that I've not really had a specific, ranking of characters that I'm hoping to get. The one thing that is obviously going to be consistent is the fact that I do want to have Master Stroke Inferno characters. These are important. I also want to make sure that I have my Fire Aidon as well as El Fuerte to become triple S. Okay, so those are the two things there. So my fire eater, if you look at him right now, let's go right ahead and let's try and awaken him. The only people that we have right now, he doesn't have any copy to actually push him further to triple S, meaning I'm going to need at least, 4 more. That's going to be a tough ask because I'm hoping to get the master in front of characters. Should I just focus on the flame so that way it's kind of easy to find his copies. You can see there are no copies at all. And of course, when it comes to Afuede, I think Afuede we kind of like are pretty close. We have 1 extra copy already, and we have to just have 2 more to just kind of get it going. Otherwise, if I look over here right now, obviously you have to forget about the special characters, the ones with this logo here. If I get a gen, then that means I won't have to worry about using gen in the chest, okay, because that's going to get him to double S. All right, otherwise Achon is still a priority, Bison is still a priority. I would maybe say, oh, and you know what, Summer Elena is a priority as well, but there are new characters that we actually haven't even gotten yet. So typically I always have like a 4 ranking of characters that I want to go through that. Guys, bear with me, we're going to be pulling these cards, and typically it's going to be quick, so just want to make sure that I have everything all got it and ready to go. But if I look at the master characters right now, we don't have any copy of Trendy Dalzim. That's Trendy Dalzim, right? Yeah, we need him for some of the, let's see, I think this is where we need him, right? Yeah, part of the, so we need Pato the Chiva needs him, and I believe part of the practitioner needs somebody else as well. Ferris Sagat. Don't Ferris Sagat on my wish list. Nah, I think I'm just gonna see. I don't know, man. I actually forgot. I wanted to see if I could actually loan him. Typically, he gets loaned pretty quickly because this guy's only gonna has him on my squad. So I guess that's kind of unfortunate. But let's go back to what we're talking about here, and let's look at the gallery here, and we're going to finalize our ranking here. I'm going to say Bison number 1 still, because I want to use my divination as less as possible on Bison. All right, you know what, I'm going to say Bison number 2. I'm going to say Summer Elena number 1 right now. She seems to be one of my priorities, apart from getting Jen to double S. Jen is only there to get my character to double S, and then that way he probably will just fall off the order. Summer Elena Ibuki. This is my number 1 here. That's going to be on the whatever. We're going to say Bison. It's going to take number 2 rank there. We're going to say Achon. It's going to take number 3 rank. And for number 4, let's have a look here. Okay, let's have a look. I'm debating between Sagat, because I said to like Sagat again. Between Sagat and Trendy Dalzim, right? It's going to be number 4. But Sagat already has progress, so I'll just put Sagat number 4. But Trendy Dalzim, we have no copy of him, so I would obviously like to have a copy of him unleashed there. Oh, you know what? I actually forgot. Apologies. It's going to be on this too. It's going to be Chief Viper. This is going to be number 4. All right, so we got this all sorted out and out of the way. Let's go right ahead and let's kick things off and get started with the unleashing. All right. As you can see here, I have a decent amount as usual. Typically make sure that I have a decent amount so we can actually do several single pulls, and hopefully one of these characters pops up. And we're going to start right about now. We're going to make sure we don't make any mistakes and do multiple pulls. We're going to do single pulls. So here we go. First person, an OG character that we already have fully maxed out. Unfortunate. I'm going to go again. Second person, another OG character that's been fully maxed out. It's going to go again. Mommy Dalzim, not bad at all. I think there's someone I actually want to keep on pushing. Obviously, we have a triple S, but of course, he's not fully maxed out yet. So that's the first good one. Not amazing, good. This one, I don't care if I don't have her at 5 stars yet. Don't call it amazing. Don't call it good. It is what it is. We move on. Oh, Fuerte finally got the 3rd copy to get him 1 step closer to triple S. Okay, remember triple S, when you get triple S, you get this amazing stuffs here that you can pick up as well. Oh, okay, we can actually have unlocked one already, but that's not what I was talking about. Where is it? I think I went to the wrong place. Should be in the mall, right? Oh, yeah, it should be triple S plus 1. Okay, so let's just go back. That's why we don't have any alert there. Let's continue with the pool. All right. Once again, another useless character falls in Makoto's category. I don't think he's fully maxed yet, but same category as Makoto. Mommy Thousand seems to be the main theme of the day. Seems like whenever you notice when we do this poll, there seems to be certain characters that would have been chosen to occur more than once. So Mommy Thousand, at least we know we have an extra star, if not already. An OG character that I don't really care about, fortunately. Another OG character that, you know what, maybe probably is already maxed out now, if not maxed out already, but not excited about them. OG character still. OG character once again. Ridiculous. Once we get to 10, we're going to pause and we're going to see what we've actually compiled so far. Hopefully we get a special character before we get to 10, because right now we are getting a lot of trash, and hopefully it's not trash, major trash in fact. So we're going to our top 10 right now. Let's see what we're able to awaken out of these characters. Okay. Looks like most of them are going to be food. So Yoon, at least, is not maxed out, so we have that benefit there. We go right ahead and get into SSS plus 4. Took a screenshot. My brother and I would typically exchange upgrades back and forth, so don't want to forget this time around. We got T-Hawk that can actually get himself to a triple S plus 1. At least we get some gems from that. You know, we're getting a step closer to just only having food, which is the scary part, right? Gal, Chun-Li, Cammy, food for sure. Fuerte needs, you know, one more frag to go through. I think that's about it for, you know, yeah, that's about it for the for Thunder. Now we can go with Mummy Dolls him, get him to 2 stars. Take a picture while you're at it. All right, and then we'll go right ahead and we're going to see who else. Okay, Makoto as well. Get her to 4 stars. You know, at least once we max them out, we know that they're out of the way. That's just a positive thing about it, right? All that is going to happen in the end is it's going to get to the point. Flame, we don't have anyone else to add now. We do have the chance to get Ken to, you know, boom. Because 1000 is already maxed out. Get him to S plus. But this Ken is not going to be staying like the rest of them. The Flame faction has a lot of combination that still needs to be done. So we're going to be doing this to get him to +2. I mean plus, not +2. And now we can now just rush this quickly and just triple S the sucker. Right? Let's go right ahead. Triple S right there. Okay, and not only that, we can actually add an extra plus, which at least give us some extra gems as well. We're going to be calculating those gems shortly once we're done with the draft. So far the draft is looking peak in terms of like cards that we're looking to get. Alright, we have been putting the blessed at least with the fact that we're getting, you know, El Fuerte, because I want to get a triple S at the bare minimum, you know, just get that +1, of course. You want to make sure that you're having +1 to make sure you clear all the gem criteria for the final piece of the puzzle. Also, the other thing we have to know is that as much as these characters don't really care about them, there are going to be certain characters that you care about that would need those characters to be part of them. That's something you don't want to sleep on. Okay, as you can see here, Ivory needs Akuma and Jen. These are 2 characters I care about, so I'm not really going to be, you know, fret that at all. But let's go to some of the newer characters that have been out there already and they're making waves, like, you know, Aiden, for example. Well, you need regular Aiden, and if you don't have him maxed out, you're going to struggle. But we're back at it, guys, to sort of like make the final round towards our picks. We've got 10 more picks to go. Please, let's have one master in front. I messed up there, guys. So I messed up. I kind of rushed everything. I didn't do it one by one. And even despite the fact I didn't do it one by one, as you can see there, I got a lot of rubbish-based character. So I guess I kind of rushed that, unfortunately, but it is what it is, guys. Didn't want to rush that. I wanted to make sure that I still had the suspense, but I kind of went out of vibe there when I went out to do the combination. And when I get back, I forgot I had to start sliding back it is what it is, guys. It kind of sucks, but I didn't get anything out of it. If this is going to be what I was going to get, then might as well just see it. You never know. Maybe I ruined the flow. But let's go back ahead and let's try to awaken the rest of the characters that we sort of like gotten. And we probably have more food as a result. Sorry if you guys are hearing some tap, kind of hit the mic by mistake, so sorry for the noise distortion there. Let's see, in Thunder, do we have anybody else that wants to, I guess we have Makoto, we have the chance putter to 5 stars, and okay, at least we know it's a wrap for Makoto, so good stuff. What else? I guess we have another person from Mommy Dolls him. He seems to be going up the ranks. This is a character I actually like in my Thunder faction unit, so I actually do not mind him getting extra, you know, stars to his name, so that's good. Oh, Poison. Actually, why did I think Poison was completed? So I guess she wasn't. So you know what? The constellation is, even though we didn't have any Master Inferno characters, maybe it was kind of my fault because I didn't actually set my priorities straight from the start. Right, so maybe that's why I didn't even get any, you know, but hey, it's all good. And I was hoping I'd have some special, you know, situation on my birthday, but it is what it is, guys. At least we're doing a lot of upgrades there. That means we're gonna be getting a lot of gems coming through. My goal here is to actually get over here right now, we already have Cody. I was going to use Ibuki as the next character, so we're just going to go like this. Oh, wait a minute, where's our forte? Oh, okay, our forte's not ready yet. Going to go like this, this, all right. Am I doing this right? What if, hold on. So, are you telling me I don't have any extra Ibuki to get her to, you know, at least S+. Okay, it looks like I don't. That's fine. I'm going to leave it like that for now. Let's go over here. Sakura, I believe I should be able to get her to, yep. Let's get this guys out of the way. Should be able to get her to S+, and we can lock her up. Like I said, this is also, if you guys have your stuff filled up, then might as well just go right ahead and get them to S+, you know. If a new character comes and they need them, or you unlock a new character, then, you know, good stuff. Most of the new characters that are like Master Inferno, as you guys know, that are like, you know, not available, that you probably don't have a copy of. If they're like Flame, you know, Wind or whatever, you probably have at least one copy. So we'll go over here. Oh, I guess we can do that here, no problem. And then Dan is supposed to be the last person here, but we need more food for you, so you gotta wait for a bit. And with the Flame version, where's Ken? Okay, I think we use Ken up. Yeah, we use Ken up for Dudley, right? Yeah. So that's pretty much it with that situation there, and everything's all done, maxed out with characters all in their slots. Now we can go over to street art and complete this. The only thing that we have left right now is going to be the bosses, which I'm going to be doing on the side. This is always going to be up as long as you don't order all this stuff. I like to wait for a large amount because honestly the rewards suck, and I don't know why they don't actually give a couple of these every now and then. You have to purchase this. That sucks as well. But now you can see here we got the triple S plus 1, triple S plus 3, and triple S plus 5 for it to collect more gems, right? So what do we have here? 200. All right. We have here 400. All right. And 300. That makes it 700. Another 300. That makes it 1,000. 400. 1,400 gems. Not bad for a bunch of, you know, decent characters that we just picked up there, right? The last but not the least is, I know we did mention DiCaprio's birthday, but I was so excited about my own birthday, I forgot to actually mention the exchange code that we have to put in there as well. So we're going to go back and we're going to pull up DiCaprio again, and let's look at what the code, I believe it's just as simple as DiCaprio Day. As you can see over here, DiCaprio Day, that's what it is. So I'm going to go right ahead, I'm going to go back, all right? I'm going to go here, and we're going to be confirming the code. So it is DiCaprio Day. So remember, I see. Go here, hit confirm. Remember, it's not case sensitive at all, so you don't have to worry about a lot of this stuffs here. All right, we're gonna go. So that's about it there, and we'll put the codes in. Everything is a wrap. And so what do we have to take away here, guys? We didn't get any of the Master Inferno characters, unfortunately, but we did get a lot of characters that were able to help us advance and get gems. If anything, I think this is one of the better, pools that had a lot of characters upgrading to the next level. Even if we didn't get any of the special characters, that's pretty much fine. The next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be going right ahead to just also confirm that, as I remember, made of money is almost here. We're about to see what Akuma's kit is going to look like. We're going to see if it's going to be a worthy character, but more importantly, we're going to be also getting this EX move and getting details as to what that is about. And then I might be getting ready to start stacking up those EXs, and then of course eventually hopefully pulling one. The one I'm looking to get right now, I've been contemplating between Elena's EX move and Gal's EX move. I like the idea of the speed, and don't forget the speed heals, but obviously there is no speed EX that is as good as Elena, so that's something to think about as well. But we're going to see what Eon's EX is as well, and maybe it's probably going to have a bit of durability plus health, just like the desperation, and maybe that's going to be what the mechanic of the EX is. Otherwise, that's pretty much it from me, guys, today. I appreciate your time, appreciate your patience, appreciate your love, appreciate your views, appreciate your subscriptions as well. And if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. The more the merrier. We are looking to hopefully build a large community. I'm still working on trying to get things like my Discord or other sort of like means of media to be set up so that you guys can have other alternative means to actually communicate or reach out to me as well. But we are going and taking this thing slow. I'm encouraged by so many of you guys so far, and I will continue to push as best as I can. Of course, we're going to try and continue to hope to push more and more new content. I should be a bit freer now to release more stuffs, if not on the daily, at least more frequently as possible, like I usually used to in the past. Otherwise, it's been your boy Shinryu. Thanks for tuning in today. Appreciate you guys. Salute to all of you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.